Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another trader interview. If you guys don't know who I am yet, my name's Ethan. I'm from Futures Elite, and I speak with traders who have successfully reached payout to break their process down, their journey, the setbacks, and what shifted for them and what eventually clicked. Today, I'm going to be interviewing Tom from the Netherlands. He is an amazing person. His story is very unique. So let's get right into it. Just a couple of questions. I mean, if you don't mind me asking, when it came to Futures Elite, this is your first account or
It's my first account with Futures Elite, yes.
okay. And did you pass it the first time or did you fail a couple of
It
times
was
at the
a
past?
it was a direct funded.
Sounds good. I mean, how are you liking the system, the UI and everything so far and just the overall company?
Good. Everything was good. I liked rules because I'm a scalper. The 10 seconds rule for some firms are more strict, some firms are less strict. But this is clear. It is not something I like that your profits will go away.
Yeah.
It's not going away, but it does not count for the payout,
Mhm.
only for the balance. But it's clear. For example, top run futures, it's vague. They don't say it's a violation, and we will see then. And that sounds to me, if we have a payout, then we are strict. So that's something I don't like. I like clear rules. So the
Yep.
rules are clear. And the only thing was for the payout process right now, it took, I think, 10 days.
Okay.
A little bit long, but it's not my only account. For me, it's no big issue,
Yeah.
and it's the first time we do that. I do this with Take Profit Trader. I haven't seen anyone. They just pay, and I don't see anyone.
Yep.
But maybe Lucid will do the same. I don't know if it's how it's working.
Yeah, no, I think that that 10-day long period to get the payout was mostly on my part because you only do this mostly once, ideally once for your overall accounts here at Futures. You go through this process just once, maybe twice, but mainly one time. And it really depends on how fast I'm able to reach out to you, email, and then
Yeah,
how fast
but
you're
it's
able
it,
to.
it it's no problem for me at all
Yeah,
because I'm not.
100%.
But it was more in the beginning. I was okay. It's a new firm for me.
Yeah.
Then you have to pay out, and then what? What's going on?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You're a little bit nervous when it takes a little longer. But
Yeah.
as you could see, it's not my only account, so I'm not reliable on it.
Yeah,
So
but I'm glad I'm here today to actually reassure you that, you're getting your payout right now.
very
Um,
nice.
and we're just
So I
waiting for
can
that.
trade this account tomorrow. When I wake up tomorrow, I can trade my account.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Yeah. And then the payout is going to be coming through soon. It should be done already. He just accepted it. And yeah, I mean, honestly, once you get your payout, it'll take some time to go through. Obviously, when you withdraw it to the payout system and then going into your account. But I mean, it's really that simple. You could go straight back to trading, and then it might take a little bit for live. But yeah, why don't you go ahead and check your email and then also the dashboard. Check if the funds are credited, and then also see if your email has it. And then once you confirm that, if you can, just share your screen to show that so I could confirm as well that everything's smooth, butter smooth, there's no problems at all.
I see payout credited.
Yeah, so pretty much now, in terms of payout wise, getting your account credited, as soon as you click that withdraw button, we've done
Yeah.
everything on Futures Elite side to fulfill our role. Now it's up to Rise, the actual bank financial service, to actually process that into your bank account after that. So it usually takes about 1 to 3 days. I've seen it take pretty quickly, like 2 days, but nothing more than a week. I've never seen that happen ever in my life. So,
I
uh,
see. Okay.
okay.
Great. Great.
Love that. Love that. And then you see that on your email, right? Yeah.
Payout approved. Yes, I can see it.
Okay. Sounds
Very
good.
nice.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. Awesome. And then now we're going to move into a few questions, and then you're pretty much done after that. These questions are mainly going to be just talking about, your trading journey, how you started, what you went through, the sacrifices you went through. I mean, you've been in the game for how long?
Intraday trading, I think a little over 2 years.
2 years? Okay.
I started with investments, stocks, ETFs, and slowly with crypto. My crypto portfolio was okay, just holding in a bit
Mhm.
in a bull market. As soon as I started trading, I lost more than I made. So then I switched to futures for the prop firms because I
Mm.
thought it's easier for me, low cost, just to start trading. The first time it went well was with Take Profit Trader, 25K account, so the smallest account. I grew it up until 14 Okay, I took half out, other half I was just putting it in, and then I broke a rule trading during news, and they closed my account. So that was a
Yeah.
little bit of a bomber. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
then I used the profits to get my own account with AMP
Mhm.
futures, and then I thought like. It goes way more, it goes slowly. So
Yeah.
that's why I added now, I do both now. I have my own account, so it's all in profits because it's profit from the props and profits in the live markets. And all the other accounts, I use TradeSync. And right now I have 6 accounts with this payout, and I expect tomorrow a payout from Lucid
Okay.
and a payout from Take Profit Trader. So, and then I will add 50% of the payouts to other accounts. And so I try to accumulate. And the other 50% is just to tax and
Yeah,
do
yeah,
some
yeah.
nice things. Yeah.
So you seem very seasoned, and you've been in the game for a while. I mean, I'm just curious myself, like getting a payout again from whether it's us or a different prop firm, I mean, or just from your live account. I mean, how does it feel still? Like, do you still feel good, or is it just another day, another green day for you?
I think for me, I'm also working as a risk manager, but in real estate, I have a good paid job, so I'm not dependable of this income. But
Got
it's
it.
more, I like 90% of my job. I think like, is it really? It's not that interesting anymore. And with trading, so today it was my day off. I was trading until 12:30.
Hmm.
Then I was done, made 1500. It's more than my current job in a day. I go to the gym, wash the car, have a nice day. For me, that is the
Yeah.
life I want to live. So it's more
Yeah.
about freedom, and every payout is for me freedom. Look, this is my AI background.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
if you can see it.
Yep.
Like my job is my sponsor,
Hmm.
and trading is my future. So that's more my mindset. So every payout for me is more the freedom and in the future.
Oh, I love that,
So
man. I love
yeah,
that.
that
Especially
that's more
since
that's
you're,
more the mindset.
and I mean, you're in real estate as well, so it's very good. I mean, when you build the capital, you could eventually get into like the commercial multifamily and all that stuff.
Yeah, but I will leave the Netherlands with the current situation, how it's
Yeah.
developing with tax. They even try to get 36% of unrealized profits in the future. So that's not nice for passive income.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
I
yeah.
like if I have a portfolio with some passive income and with trading income. So then it's more diversified. That's what my dream is. So I think it will be some other country in Europe.
Oh, okay. So I was about to say, come to California. The market is horrible here for real estate and everything, and the taxes
Yeah,
are insane, but
yeah,
it is beautiful. Well,
yeah.
actually,
Okay.
you're in the Netherlands, so I'm not too sure if it's
No,
more.
it's way better in
It,
California than in the Netherlands. The weather
is it?
is crap here.
Oh, I
Yeah,
heard that the nature and everything's beautiful though in Netherlands, if I'm not mistaken. Or is that Switzerland? I'm not too
Switzerland.
sure. Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Okay,
Switzerland.
yeah.
Yeah, Netherlands is nothing. No, nothing special.
Oh my
No.
gosh, that sounds good
But
though. But yeah,
but everything is nice in the Netherlands. The infrastructure. If you have no money, it's the best place to be
yeah,
because you have everything. If you have no money, if you have money, they will take everything away from you. So
yeah.
that's the system in the Netherlands. But maybe it's a little bit in California as well, I think.
Well, I mean, it sounds interesting. Like your story so far sounds very interesting. I mean, so I'm assuming you started trading during your time working in real estate as well, and you just started trading probably many years.
Yeah, I was working for asset manager in for pension funds, but it's a broad portfolio. So it was back then. I was risk manager for pension funds, the asset manager, and right now I'm working for 3 years now for real estate fund.
Okay. If I may ask, what are some things you've learned trading related, when you first got into trading all the way till now?
Trade small,
Trade small.
trade small, small profits each day. Have a profit target and be happy with a small profit target. What I say, I go for $100 per account. Today a little bit more because I was free all day. In my morning session, it's 90 minutes. That's most of the time 90 minutes. $100 per account. Right now it's 7 accounts. Every time it adds up. Before you know it, you have thousands of $2,000 a day with an hour of trading just by compounding it. And in the beginning with crypto, I was trading €1,000 per trade, and then I was losing in the smallest sweep, and I was losing €1,000. Somebody was plugging the internet, and I lost my connection, and I was losing €1,000. That's not a
Yeah,
great
that's not
way.
good.
It was more gambling. I wanted to get rich quick, and trading, I don't believe that is the case. Maybe for some people,
I mean,
but
who,
what
I
for
mean,
me is working is just slowly grinding, stacking it up. And right now, my own account is also growing. You can't see my screen anymore.
But yeah, no, that's
That's
good
what I
though.
like. Just,
Yeah.
just, just the grow curve.
Mhm.
Trading is slow. Do you trade as well?
Yeah, so so personally for me, I love more talking about it and actually investing for the future.
Yeah,
I more so don't really day trade as much as I did in the past. I tried and I got into it and I realized, this type of trading isn't really for me. I'm more of a, entrepreneur where I would like to build the capital to invest,
yeah, I
for
get it.
wealth in the future.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at. That's what I like to do. This is more of just like contract work where I get to network with, people like you that have very interesting stories. I personally get to pick your minds as well during this, interview and meeting. So it's great. It's always a good
You
talk.
see a lot of different strategies, I think.
Very different
Yeah,
strategies. Like the amount of people
yeah.
that I've interviewed, and sometimes we share them online. A lot of people say like, "Oh, this is very interesting, unique, different stories, different lives, different paths." But everyone eventually all says the same thing regarding trading, and they always share the same advice. It's very simple. It's not gambling or anything.
Yeah, when you watch YouTube, you see the biggest returns in a few minutes. But I can make a video like that as well, at
Yep.
hindsight. Yeah.
100%. Now, just a couple more questions before we end it off. Regarding the prop firm itself, futures, which account did you pick, by the way? Do you remember? Because I know you have many other accounts, but was it the instant, the custom,
In,
or
instant funded.
okay? And how do you like that? Just genuine feedback. Trying to get here.
I think it's a very great comparison. Price, profit target, combination with drawdown. I thought it was a drawdown of 4,000 and a profit target of 5,000.
Mm,
So that's great. You can withdraw 3,000. So that's a very great. Those numbers add up for me.
yeah,
Because now I have for Lucid, it was a 150K, 9,000 profit target, but I can only withdraw three. So six are still in the account. And the next profit target is half of the 9K, so 4.5. So the next time it's easier to get your payout.
yeah,
But I like to combine different accounts, different profit targets. So I have a cash flow, I have a cash flow model, and Take Profit Trader is daily payout. So I do every Friday from Take Profit Trader. And now I have Traderify accounts, 100K, and now I will reinvest my profits into other accounts. And I always take what is the profit target, and I put it in my cash flow model when I expect to receive a payout.
got it.
Because that's for my mind, it's better because otherwise I go too much for that payout and that payout. And if the goal is too far, in the past, I had to take more risk to go sooner to the payout. And now because I have my own account, I always have cash flow
Yep.
additional, and that helps me for my mind to just stay calm, just look at the Google Sheets. I just made a like trade seller,
Mhm.
just a calendar, and every day I see, okay, my profits are this is the month. That helps me for, okay, this is the real amount. So the profit target is not the most important. I just see, oh, my payout is eligible for payout, and then I can ask. The only benefit is I can multiply it, I can leverage it.
Right.
Because in my
Now,
own account, I'm still trading 8 micros, even if my account is doubled this year. I'm not increasing my risk. And
that's
with
good.
prop
Yeah,
firms, it's way easier because you just buy another account and I put it in my trade copy.
I mean, honestly, that's good that you're doing that because I mean that's almost always the downfall for most traders getting into it. They always get too greedy and they want to trade and risk more, but you don't have that good ratio. Now, last two questions. If you were to give maybe a quick advice for the beginners out there, what would that advice be starting out?
Yeah, don't watch too much YouTube and influencers. And for some, don't pay any courses.
Yep.
Just read the free stuff or maybe a book on the internet for just some basic knowledge, and then watch the chart every day on the same time. And that's your discipline. If you cannot stand up at 6 o'clock in the morning to watch the charts before you go to work or after work, whenever it is, every day at the same time, if that's not possible, stop it. The same,
Exactly.
don't watch in the weekend for other charts and things. No, just one instrument, one time, every day,
100%. I
and
agree with
then
that.
experience how you like to trade. I like to trade small profits, My win rate is 97, 98%. But my profits are really small. My losses are bigger. I accept that. For
Yep.
some people, they want different. It's easier. In every book you read, your profit target has to be higher than your stop because then you don't have to trade all the time right. I read it in all the books, but I don't like it. So you have to experience for yourself what kind of trader are you. That's my advice.
100%. I agree with that. Like find your style, make sure to honestly, yeah, do not copy any of the influencers online because, hey, Tom, do you want to buy my course for $5,000? I'll make you $1 million tomorrow.
Uh,
Don't do
One
that.
of my best friends, he came up to me. I said, yes. He said, oh, you're trading, right? Yes. A friend of mine, he just said, give me €1,000 and I have a trading bot and you leave money on the table. I said, do you really think it's that simple? Yeah, but he is already rich. Look, he has a Ferrari. I said, yes, because you pay him and he will buy a Ferrari. Yeah, but I also give him 16,000 for another project 2 years ago. It will work out. I said, it's just a scammer. Everything seems
Yeah.
it's a scammer. Are there trading bots you aware of? I think there are, but
I mean, there's a few, but it's not. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just
not for
taking.
€1,000, I
Yeah,
think.
no. No, there's no book that costs that much. I mean,
No.
there's books like trading, trading in time and stuff for like, $20 or something, $14, super cheap. But yeah, no, 100%. I mean, I agree with that. Yeah, don't tap into that. Just pick one style that adapts to your lifestyle pretty well. Okay, last question to kind of finish it off. You've been amazing so far. Your journey and your story has been very interesting to hear. I know this is your first time with Futures Elite, but if I may ask, would you recommend Futures Elite to beginners starting off? Because a lot of beginners they need reassurance that they'll get a payout. Like you said in the beginning, it's like very nerve-wracking. Am I gonna get a payout after the money I spent and the work I put in? Whether beginners or even seasoned veterans as well.
Yes, I do. The only thing for me is the 10 seconds rule.
Yep.
Because I'm a scalper. I think I will trade it separate from my other accounts because I have to wait to put my order in every time 10 seconds. And it goes mentally in my brain because sometimes it was already at my profit target and then I put my order in and then it goes away. So I will trade it separate from my copy trader. I think that is the lucid trading and Tradeify. They say it has to be more than 50%. It counts, but if your trades are below 50% on the 2 seconds, then it's not allowed to take a payout. But yeah, for me, that is not, most of that is maybe 10%. But in this case, it was almost €1,000. So it was approximately 20%. It's okay. Yeah.
Awesome. Well,
No,
I
but
mean,
I'm
no.
still
Yeah, wait, say it. Go ahead.
that's the only thing. If you would ask me if is there one thing better, that part for me could be better. But there are also plenty of prop firms. They say it's even you have to hold it for 2 minutes or a lot of bullshit rules or
Yeah,
no
yeah,
copy
yeah.
trader. There are many. If I go on a watch list for the profit firms, you have to read the rules very clearly, and then a lot of prop firms you can delete. And Future Elite is still very clear in the rules. They have a 10 seconds rule, but they're really clear in what it takes upfront. And for me, that's very, very important. Upfront, very clear in the rules. They will process the payouts. They will check if you are human. I get it. I think it's only a good thing. So that's then I can have a payout. If you pay it to some other
Right.
fraudulent parties, then I maybe don't get the payout. So I think that's a good thing. So yes, I think because Future Elite is a little bit, it's upcoming, it's growing.
Right.
Is
Correct.
it smart for a trader to scale up within Future Elite? And is there also a plan to go live?
Now, regarding that, I mean, that's in terms of scaling up, I mean, we are new. What I could say now is our UI system and the integrations we have to better your trades and make you a better trader are good and are solid. You could go ahead and mark your market bias, your emotions, everything like that on the system. It's cool little tools that will help you. But in terms of trading live, that's totally up to the trader. I mean, you have to learn that yourself. That's my opinion. I can't really say that, financial advice in general, but what I can say is, like I said, the UI, the integration, the system itself is good and it's evolving, which is why we are having this interview, just so I could get genuine feedback of what you like and what you don't like, so we could evolve as a company and the higher ups will see this video and they'll make adjustments based off of this. If there's enough of these videos where people are actually saying a problem, then they will for sure change it and evolve from it and become better.
Yeah, more.
Yeah,
For example, I get a payout and I will buy another two future lead accounts. So then I have three. But next time, if I ask for payout, it's three times 3,000. You know what I mean? Then it's 9,000.
right.
Are these numbers accessible for future elite in this growth path? Or is it better for a trader to trade one account
Oh, I see
in
what you
this
mean.
stage?
Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah.
see what you mean. I think,
Because I saw in the weekly we paid 30 or 60,000 30,000 euros or something in a week. But then I
right,
was thinking if my payout is 3,000, you pay 30,000 in a week. If I will add to the accounts and then it's 9K, for example, in a week,
right,
then my payout is one third or of your weekly payout schedule.
right.
Maybe I'm thinking too far, but
No, no, no. That's very that's actually a good thought. I personally don't even know that answers that question, just being transparent. I would have to review the rules and then talk to, the support team and see like, okay, like is this a good way to take it? Because they're very honest as well, the support team. So that's definitely a question for them. Sorry, I couldn't answer right now. That's interesting though.
no,
You're
that's
thinking good.
okay.
You're thinking very good though. You got me thinking now too.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
but the other thing was I use DX feed right now, but right after I bought the challenge, they added trade of it, but it
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
accessible back then.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a
I
new
think
thing.
it's not possible to change it, right?
No.
No,
Unless, I mean, unless you reach out to the support team, they might say something different. That's not my tea or my alley. Or my
no, maybe
yeah,
maybe I think normally they don't do things like that.
yeah.
But it's okay. It's yeah, okay. It's more of my trade copy. I have to add the new connection, and then they will charge 50 euros a month more. But okay.
No way. Hey, that's honestly, I mean, these little things will add up to success in the future for you. I know that for a fact. I mean, you already have a good, sponsor, as you like to call it. I like that
Yeah,
phrase
yeah.
you use in the meeting, the sponsor, and then, this trading path is, your freedom. So that actually was really cool. I like that phrase. That was pretty much all the questions I had, Tom. And I appreciate you joining the call. All right, guys, so that's a wrap for today's interview. I hope you enjoyed it. Tom is an amazing person. If you guys are interested in watching more trader interviews, their unique stories, how they kind of view day trading and prop firms as a whole, please subscribe and follow if you're on Instagram. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.